Voruna Prime is around the corner, basically coming out in like less than 24 hours, which is very exciting. And I thought it would be fun to show you guys how to farm base Voruna in case you are curious about getting them, or just want to get their subsume / mastery rank for them or their weapons. So, there are two ways that you can get Voruna and their weapons. The first way is completing conjunction survivals. There are only 2 of these in the galaxy, in the solar system. That would be Circulus and Uvarium. I recommend Circulus because it's slightly higher drop rates. They will drop on rotation C, which is every 4th round. So you'll be in there like roughly 20 minutes per part. The weapons drop on rotation B, which is every 3 out of 4 rounds. But as things go, it's a pretty simple way of getting these parts. However, that can take some time. So on to our second mode of getting these, which is by purchasing them from Archimedean Yonta. Now, to do that, you can go down to the Chrysalith. You will need to have unlocked the Chrysalith via the story quest. So if you haven't got the Chrysalith unlocked, just keep doing your story quests and you will get there eventually. So head over to Yonta. You can just hold down the Q menu and go to this one here. And she will have a trade-in Lure Thrax Plasm, and you can see all of the parts here and how much they cost. There are also arcanes here as well. You've got Blessing, Voltage, Frostbite, and Rise, as well as a nice scene. But here's a bit of an easier list to see how many you need to purchase each part, and here is how much you will need during the crafting stage for Voruna and the Perigale / Sarafang. So how do you get Lure Thrax Plasm? Not to be mistaken for Thrax Plasm. This is the white one that you want. To get that, it's really simple. You will get it as a guaranteed reward each rotation on the conjunction survival, so every 5 minutes or so. But the main way of getting it is via killing Thrax, which are the enemies that spawn in between each round. So after your 5 minutes, you will then have a bunch of Thrax spawn on all your allies. This will be indicated with a red marker, and the way that you deal with them is you destroy the physical body, and then that will pop a ghost out, and then you swap into your operator / drifter, and then you blast the ghost, and they will drop Thrax Plasm. And that's pretty much how you get it. Now, a few tips to make sure that you're getting as many as you can. Firstly, if you could do it on Steel Path, do it on Steel Path. It will net you more Lure Thrax from the drops because you have increased drop rate. You can also use boosters to get more of it, so a resource booster and a drop chance booster. I believe the drop chance also affects it, but I know the resource booster definitely affects it. Junction Survival can also show up under the fissures as well, the relic fissures. So if you're going to farm this, I would recommend checking the void fissures to see if there are any on Steel Path or regular, whichever one you like. Because by doing this one, you can also crack relics at the same time as getting Lure Thrax Plasm. If you could do it with more players as well, I recommend that, because if you have more players, there is more Thrax, which then means more Lure Thrax, as well as more relic choice if you are doing the fissure mission as well. And finally, do not rush to buy with the Lure Thrax Plasm. It is a pity system, so what you want to do is try your best to farm as many of the parts as you can, and then once you've accumulated quite a lot of Lure Thrax Plasm, you can then use it to purchase some of the missing parts. If you go all in with it, unless you are like incredibly unlucky and just have thousands of Lure Thrax Plasm, then fine. But you want to try to balance it a bit so that you're not a bit too short on Lure Thrax when you come to the crafting stage. And also Lure Thrax can be used to buy those arcanes, so you can either farm out some arcanes or farm out arcanes to then sell for plat or whatever. So yeah, just think about it before you start buying with the Lure Thrax. And that's essentially it. And is there a lot of fun? I'll probably make a video on like how I like to play Voruna and go over their abilities as Voruna Prime is coming out. So we're probably going to see a lot more people playing Voruna Prime, which is going to be very exciting. And let me know in the comment section if you're going to be farming for them or if this guide helped you at all. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.